Right, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Brian Niedbalski. I'm the County Health Officer. From the public health point of view, we continue to stress the need to follow guidelines regarding social distancing. For this reason, I'm encouraging everyone to stay at home as much as possible and remain isolated from others, except for your essential needs. This is the primary way that we can all work together and prevent the spread of COVID-19 in our community. A little bit of sacrifice now is going to pay major dividends in the long run. The more we distance ourselves from others, the sooner we can get back to a sense of normalcy. We're still witnessing people in close proximity at groceries and big box stores. I'd like to encourage shoppers to do their part. This would include sending only one family member to the store at a time. Space yourself out from other shoppers. Limit your trips to the store to once every 2 weeks if possible. Do not shop if you're not feeling well or symptomatic in any way. Wash your hands thoroughly before and after your trip to the store. Use wipes to wipe down your shopping cart both before and after your shopping trip. Don't touch items that you don't intend to buy. Use curbside pickup for groceries if possible. Use a payment app or debit card to avoid using cash. Keep your non-perishable items outside for 3 days and wipe them down or rinse them off before you're putting them away. We're also encouraging the elderly population and others at increased risk to avoid stores altogether. Ask someone else to handle your grocery list for you. Lastly, you can wear disposable gloves and consider wearing a mask if you have one, and avoid touching your face. We're also providing guidelines for stores on making the consumer's trip as safe as possible. We have seen a gradual increase in reported cases locally, and this is a scenario that we've expected. Please continue to be aware that there are more people infected in our community than are showing up in the recorded numbers that you will see in the paper or online. Low-risk individuals have been asked to continue to isolate themselves and assume that they have COVID-19 since we are limited on testing at the current time. As more tests start to become available, those positive cases are going to continue to rise. Unfortunately, the timing of this peak is unknown locally and nationally. This is even more reason that we should try to remain isolated from those outside of our own households, so we can reduce the odds of transmission of the virus. Now, recently, the Surgeon General labeled Indianapolis, along with several other major metropolitan areas, as emerging hotspots for COVID-19. A larger city obviously has a denser population. With more people living near one another, the odds of personal interaction and transmission of the virus increase. Unfortunately, we are seeing a rapid rise in cases in Marion County, as well as its adjoining counties. We need to realize that we are only about 30 miles from the Indianapolis area, so we need to be doing our part here in Columbus. Our primary goal remains to flatten the curve. Instead of a rapid, large, short-lived peak in which our healthcare system may become overwhelmed, we are shooting for a longer and flatter curve, which is more spread out. I do want to take the time to acknowledge all in the community, especially small businesses, who have already been making a major sacrifice to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 locally. I understand how this must be exacting a financial, emotional, and mental toll on many of you. We're working to get all businesses open as soon as we feel it is safe to do so. Unfortunately, we cannot give an exact date at this time. The sooner everyone buys into the concept of social distancing, the sooner we can get back to business. So stay home and stay safe, Columbus.